Have you ever looked into your dog's eyes and wondered if they actually know how much you adore them? You provide the food, you pay the vet bills, and you throw the ball until your arm feels like it is going to fall off. But does that translate to the deep, soulful connection you crave? Here is the thing about dogs. They don't speak English, but they are world-class experts at reading energy, routine, and specific physical signals that we often overlook. While we are busy worrying about buying them the most expensive high-tech toys, your dog is actually waiting for a specific set of daily rituals that act as a direct emotional hotline to their heart. Today, we are diving into 7 powerful things you can do every single day to ensure that your dog doesn't just guess you love them, but feels it in their very bones. These aren't just chores or basic care tips. They are psychological and biological keys that unlock a level of loyalty and happiness you might not even know was possible. If you want to transform from just being the person who fills the bowl to being the absolute center of their universe, you need to start doing these 7 things immediately. The first and perhaps most underestimated way to communicate love to your dog is through the power of the long, lingering gaze. Now, I'm not talking about an intense, challenging stare down. In the wild animal kingdom, direct eye contact can often be seen as a threat or a challenge for dominance. But humans and dogs have evolved a very special, almost magical biological loophole. When you look at your dog with soft eyes, what scientists call a mutual gaze, something incredible happens in both of your brains. It triggers the release of oxytocin, which is the exact same hormone that bonds a human mother to her newborn baby. By simply taking a few moments every day to sit quietly with your dog and look at them with true affection, you are literally triggering a chemical explosion of love. It lowers their heart rate and reduces their stress levels. When you do this, your dog isn't just seeing you, they are feeling your presence on a hormonal level. It tells them that they are safe, that they are seen, and that they belong to you. Make it a daily habit. When you are sitting on the couch, or before you head out for work, give them those 10 seconds of soul-to-soul connection. They will carry that feeling with them for the rest of the day. The second daily habit involves the specific way you handle their physical touch. We all pet our dogs, but are you petting them the way they actually want to be petted? Many humans have a habit of patting dogs on the top of the head. To us, it feels like a friendly gesture. But to many dogs, a hand coming down from above can feel slightly intimidating or even annoying. If you want to show your dog true love, you need to find their sweet spots and use slow, intentional strokes. For most dogs, this is under the chin, behind the ears, or at the base of the tail. When you use slow, firm movements instead of frantic, fast patting, you are sending a signal of calm and security. It is the canine equivalent of a deep tissue massage versus a frantic poke. By dedicating 5 to 10 minutes a day to what I call intentional touch, you are reassuring their nervous system. This is especially important during times of transition, like when you first come home, or right before bed. This physical reassurance tells them that no matter how chaotic the outside world is, your touch is a constant source of peace. It builds a physical bank account of trust that pays massive dividends in their overall behavior and confidence. Moving on to the third essential daily practice, we have to talk about the concept of the sniffing walk. Now, I know what you are thinking. You already walk your dog every day. But are you walking for yourself, or are you walking for them? So many dog owners treat a walk like a mission to get from point A to point B as fast as possible to burn off physical energy. But a dog's primary way of experiencing the world isn't through their eyes, it's through their nose. Their sense of smell is tens of thousands of times more powerful than ours. For a dog, sniffing a fire hydrant or a patch of grass is like reading the morning newspaper or scrolling through social media. It tells them who was there, how they were feeling, and what is happening in the neighborhood. When you constantly pull them away from a scent because you are in a hurry, it's the emotional equivalent of someone snatching a book out of your hands while you are in the middle of a great chapter. To show your dog you love them, you need to provide at least one decompression walk a day where they get to lead with their nose. Let them sniff as long as they want. This mental stimulation is actually more exhausting and satisfying for them than a 5-mile run. By giving them this time, you are saying, I respect your nature, and I want you to be a dog. It shows them that you value their happiness over your own schedule, and they absolutely notice that freedom. The fourth thing you must do daily is engage in focused, collaborative play. And the key word here is focused. Throwing a ball while you are scrolling on your phone doesn't count. Dogs are incredibly social animals, and they can tell when your mind is elsewhere. They are masters of reading human body language. If you are distracted, the play feels hollow to them. But when you get down on their level, use an excited voice, and really participate in a game of tug or fetch. You are building a shared history of joy. This is where the pack bond is truly forged. In the wild, animals play to practice survival skills and to bond with their family members. When you play with your dog, you are confirming that you are part of their inner circle. You are their favorite playmate. Aim for at least 15 minutes of undivided attention, where the only thing that matters is the toy and the fun you are having together. This daily burst of shared dopamine creates a positive association with your presence that can't be replaced by anything else. It turns you into a source of pure fun, which is a major component of a dog's definition of love. The fifth daily habit is one that many people overlook because it feels like work. But for a dog, it is pure devotion. I am talking about clear, consistent communication through training and boundaries. Some people think that being a pushover or having no rules is a way to show love. In reality, a lack of structure creates a massive amount of anxiety for a dog. Imagine living in a foreign country where you don't speak the language and the rules change every single day. You would be stressed out, right? Dogs crave clarity. When you spend 5 minutes a day practicing simple cues like sit, stay, or a fun new trick, you are communicating in a way they understand. You are giving them a job to do and then rewarding them for it. This creates a sense of accomplishment and pride in your dog. More importantly, it reinforces that you are a reliable leader who will guide them through life. Providing boundaries isn't about being mean. It's about providing a safety net. When a dog knows exactly what is expected of them, they feel relaxed. They don't have to worry about making decisions because they trust you to make the right ones. That trust is the foundation of love. By taking the time to teach and guide them every single day, you are telling them, I care enough about your safety and your place in this world to help you navigate it. Number 6 is something that sounds simple but has a profound impact on a dog's emotional well-being. You need to let them participate in your daily life in small, meaningful ways. Dogs are genetically programmed to be near us. They were bred to work alongside humans for thousands of years. In our modern world, we often shut them out of our daily activities. We leave them in another room while we cook, or we ignore them while we work at our desks. To show your dog you love them, find ways to include them in your routine. This could be as simple as letting them sit in the bathroom while you brush your teeth, or bringing them along for a quick car ride to the hardware store. It's what behaviorists call passive togetherness. You don't always have to be actively entertaining them. Just allowing them to exist in your space and be a part of the pack's movements tells them they are a vital member of the family. Dogs don't want to be treated like a hobby that you pick up for an hour and then put away. They want to be your shadow. By opening up your daily life to them, you are giving them the greatest gift a dog can receive, which is the feeling of belonging. The 7th and final daily habit is perhaps the most important for their overall sense of security. It is the ritual of the predictable goodbye and the warm welcome. Many people are told to ignore their dogs when they leave or come home to prevent separation anxiety. While you shouldn't be overly frantic or dramatic, you should have a calm, loving ritual. Before you leave, a simple, consistent phrase like, "Be a good dog, I'll be back," gives them a cue that you are leaving, but you always return. And when you come home, even if you are tired or stressed, take 1 minute to acknowledge them with genuine warmth. Don't just walk past them to put your keys down. Crouch down, give them a rub, and tell them you miss them. This transition period is the most emotionally charged part of their day. By making your arrival a moment of focused affection, you are healing the tiny wound of the separation they felt while you were away. It reinforces the idea that you are a permanent, loving fixture in their life that will always return to them. This creates a deep sense of emotional safety that allows them to be much more relaxed and confident dogs overall. Now, why does all of this matter so much? Why should we go to all this effort every single day? It's because the window of time we have with our dogs is so heartbreakingly short compared to ours. For us, a dog is a chapter of our lives. But for them, we are the entire book. We are their parents, their teachers, their best friends, and their entire social circle. When we implement these 7 daily habits, we aren't just making them happier in the moment. We are fundamentally changing their perception of the world. A dog that feels profoundly loved is a dog that is less likely to struggle with fear, aggression, or destructive behaviors. Love is the ultimate preventative medicine. Think about the way your dog looks at you when you walk through the front door. That tail wagging, that full body wiggle, that pure, unadulterated joy. They don't care if you had a bad day at work. They don't care if you haven't showered, or if you've made a mistake. They offer a level of grace and forgiveness that is almost superhuman. By doing these 7 things daily, we are simply trying to give them back a fraction of what they give us every single hour. We are speaking their language. We are acknowledging their unique needs as a species, while honoring the deep, individual bond we share. Let's talk about the biological rewards again, because it's truly fascinating. When you engage in these behaviors, you are actually lowering the cortisol levels in your dog's body. Cortisol is the stress hormone. High levels of cortisol over long periods can lead to health problems and a shorter lifespan in dogs, just like in humans. By providing soft eye contact, intentional touch, and sniffing walks, you are literally keeping their body in a state of rest and repair. You are physically extending their life through the power of your affection. If that isn't the ultimate way to show love, I don't know what is. You are also improving their cognitive function. A dog that is mentally stimulated through training and play has a brain that stays sharp and healthy, well into their senior years. You are protecting their mind and their body through your daily actions. I want you to think about your current routine. How many of these 7 things are you already doing? Maybe you are great at the physical affection, but you tend to rush through the walks. Or maybe you are a training superstar, but you forget to just sit and look at them with those soft, oxytocin-boosting eyes. The beauty of these habits is that they don't require much extra time. They just require a shift in focus. It's about being present. It's about taking those small, mundane moments and turning them into opportunities for connection. Imagine the difference in your dog's day when they wake up knowing that they have a sniffing walk to look forward to, that they will have 15 minutes of your undivided attention in play, and that they will be included in your evening activities. That kind of predictability creates a profound sense of peace. It stops them from having to constantly ask for attention through barking or nudging, because they know their needs will be met. It turns a needy dog into a confident, relaxed companion. It allows their true personality to shine through, because they aren't bogged down by the stress of trying to figure out where they stand with you. We also have to consider the impact this has on us as owners. When we make it a priority to show our dogs love in ways they understand, our own stress levels drop. There is nothing quite like the feeling of a dog resting their head on your lap after a long day. Knowing that you have a bond built on mutual respect and deep affection, it makes the chores of dog ownership, like picking up the backyard or vacuuming the fur, feel like small prices to pay for such a world-class friendship. It grounds us in the present moment. Dogs are the ultimate mindfulness teachers. They aren't worrying about tomorrow or regretting yesterday. They are right here, right now, waiting for that next bit of connection with you. By following these 7 steps, you are joining them in that present moment. Let's dive a bit deeper into the intentional touch aspect. Have you ever noticed that dogs have different preferences for how they are held? Some dogs are leaners. They want to press their whole body weight against your legs. This is a sign of massive trust. They are giving you their physical weight to support. Other dogs are more like cats, preferring a gentle scratch behind the ears and then some space. Part of showing love is observing and respecting those individual preferences. If your dog moves away after a certain type of touch, don't take it personally. They are just telling you what they like. Showing love means listening to that feedback. It means knowing exactly where that one spot is that makes their back legs start to kick and making sure you hit that spot every single day. And when it comes to the sniffing walks, try to think of it as a sensory experience for both of you. Instead of looking at your phone, look at your dog's ears. See how they twitch and rotate to catch sounds. Watch their tail. See how the vibration of their nose changes as they pick up a particularly interesting scent. When you become a student of your dog's joy, you will find that your walks become much more interesting. You'll start to notice things in your neighborhood you never saw before. You'll start to see the world through their eyes, or rather, through their nose. This shared experience is a powerful bonding tool. It's a silent conversation between species. Consider the training aspect as well. It doesn't have to be formal. It can be as simple as asking them to wait for their food or teaching them the names of their different toys. This mental engagement keeps them from getting bored, and a bored dog is often a destructive dog. When you give them a way to use their brain to earn your praise, you are checking a very important box in their psychological makeup. They want to please you, but they need to know how. Training is the dictionary that helps you translate your desires into their actions. Every time they get a trick right and you celebrate with genuine enthusiasm, that bond moves up another notch. They feel like a valued member of the team, not just a pet. As for the passive togetherness, think about your workspace or your evening relaxation spot. Can you put a dog bed in there? Can you make it a place where they feel comfortable just hanging out? Sometime, the most loving thing you can do is just be in the same room. You don't have to be doing anything. The simple act of sharing space is a huge deal for a pack animal. It tells them that they are a permanent part of your inner circle. It's the difference between being a guest in someone's house and being the person who actually lives there. Your dog wants to live with you, not just near you, and never underestimate the power of the welcome home. If you have had a terrible day, your dog is the one creature who can help you turn it around, but only if you let them. If you shut them out the moment you walk through the door because you are frustrated with work, you are missing a massive opportunity for mutual healing. Taking that 1 minute to sit on the floor and let them lick your face or wiggle against you is like hitting a reset button on your stress. It reminds you of what is actually important. It reminds you that you are loved unconditionally. That 1 minute sets the tone for the entire evening. It tells your dog that no matter what happened out there in the world, everything is okay now because you are back together. If you start implementing these 7 things today, I promise you will see a change in your dog within a week. You'll see it in the way they look at you. You'll see it in their energy levels. You'll see it in their willingness to listen. But most importantly, you'll feel it. You'll feel a shift in the air between you. That invisible string that connects your heart to theirs will get a little bit stronger and a little bit shorter. You'll move from being a dog owner to being a dog's person. And there is no higher honor in the world than being the person a dog chooses to love with all their heart. Your dog is waiting for you right now. They aren't asking for much. They don't want a bigger house or a better car. They just want you. They want your eyes, your touch, your time, and your guidance. They want to be your partner in this crazy life. By doing these 7 things, you are telling them that you want that too. You are confirming that the deal you made when you brought them home is a deal you intend to keep every single day. You are telling them that they are worth the effort. And believe me, to a dog, that is the most beautiful thing they could ever hear. Think about the long-term impact of this. When your dog reaches their senior years, and they aren't as fast as they used to be, and their muzzle turns gray, the foundation of love you built through these daily habits will be what sustains them. They will have a lifetime of knowing they are cherished. They won't have to spend their final years wondering if they were good enough or if you really cared. They will know. They will feel it in the way you still take them for slow sniffing walks, and the way you still sit and look at them with those soft, loving eyes. You are building a legacy of affection that will last for their entire lives. The beauty of a dog's love is its simplicity, but the maintenance of that love requires intentionality. We live in a world that is designed to distract us. Our phones, our jobs, our social lives, and our screens are all constantly pulling our attention away from the living, breathing beings right in front of us. Your dog is a constant reminder to put the distractions away and focus on what is real. They are a physical anchor to the truth of connection. When you give them those 7 things, you are also giving yourself a gift. You are giving yourself a reason to slow down, to breathe, to play, and to love. So let's recap. Wake up and give them that soft gaze. Take that extra 5 minutes to pet them right where they like it. Let them lead the way on a sniff-heavy walk. Play like a kid for 15 minutes. Give them the clarity of a short training session. Let them follow you around while you do your chores. And when you leave or come back, do it with a heart full of calm, steady affection. These are the bricks that build the fortress of your bond. They are the language of love in the canine world. You might find that as you do these things, your dog starts to change in surprising ways. Maybe that nervous habit starts to fade away. Maybe they stop barking at the neighbors because they feel more secure in their territory. Maybe they just seem more at peace, napping more deeply, and greeting you with a more relaxed tail wag. These are all signs that your communication is working. You are successfully telling them that they are loved, and they are responding in kind. A loved dog is a happy dog, and a happy dog is the best companion anyone could ever ask for. Every day is a new opportunity to reinforce this bond. It doesn't matter if you've been a bit distracted lately or if you haven't been as present as you'd like. Dogs live in the now. You can start this very second. You can put down whatever you are doing, call your dog over, and start with number 1. Look at them. Really look at them. See the soul behind those eyes. See the loyalty, the history, and the pure potential for joy. Then, go through the rest of the list. Make it your mission to be the person your dog thinks you are. It's a journey that never truly ends. Even after years of being together, you can still find new ways to connect. You can still discover new spots they like to be scratched, or new smells that fascinate them. The relationship with a dog is a living thing that needs to be fed every day. By providing these 7 essential daily nutrients, you are ensuring that your relationship will thrive and grow as long as you are together. You are creating a sanctuary of love that will protect both of you from the stresses of life. So go ahead, grab that toy, put on that leash, clear a spot on the couch. Your dog is ready and waiting to receive the love you have to give. And the best part is, the moment you start showing them that love in their language, they are going to turn right around and give it back to you tenfold. That is the magic of dogs. They are the only investment in the world where the return is always guaranteed and always greater than what you put in. As you go through your day, keep these 7 things in the back of your mind. Let them become as natural as breathing. Let them be the rhythm of your household. When you do, you'll find that you don't just have a pet. You have a partner. You have a soulmate in fur. You have a bond that is unbreakable, unshakable, and filled with a kind of pure, honest love that is rare in this world. And all it takes is 7 small things, every single day. Your dog already knows you are the one who brings the food. They already know you are the one who provides the shelter. But after today, they are going to know something much more important. They are going to know that you are the one who truly understands them. They are going to know that you are the one who values their spirit. They are going to know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that they are loved. And in a dog's world, that is the only thing that truly matters. Take a deep breath. Look at your furry friend, and let the journey begin. Each day is a beautiful chance to say I love you without ever opening your mouth. Your dog is listening with their heart, their nose, and their eyes. Make sure the message you are sending is the one they deserve to hear. You've got this, and your dog knows it too. Together, you are going to build a life filled with connection, joy, and the kind of love that people write stories about. It all starts now.